You gotta understand, Kanan, that how people see you now is how they're gonna see you forever.
How you want people to see you, Kanan?
I want them to see me as not who my mother is.
Gotta be real careful, Kanan. They ain't get to where they are without dropping a whole lot of bodies behind.
Oh, like how you got the way you are?
All right.
Look with your mother, kid, not you.
It seems like those of us in business with you are now being attacked.
It's one thing not to be able to trust my son. I can almost live with that. But I have to be able to trust my business partners. It's all about who you know.
Just think I'm dead. I ain't never been more alive. Thank your lucky stars you got a mother who loves you.
Beware of the hand when it's coming from the left. I ain't tripping. Just watch your step.
If you want people to see you as you, you gotta let them know who you are. Famous last words.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? It's your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 4, Force. And this one right here is titled, Tommy Reinvent Himself as Breeze. Now, I know this is one that y'all probably never thought you would see. This is something that no other channel will be covering. And this particular video was prompted by my boy Support Gaming 2026. This is the video you've been asking me about, and I told you I'll be working on it this week and try to have it out for you in the next couple of days. So here it is. I know initially we talked about it being a Power Reloaded video, but I thought it'll actually make a pretty good story to also make this a video that could potentially happen in the future. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Now, Tommy, Ghost, and Kanan, three of the most iconic characters that the Power universe ever had. As we know, three guys that was all, raised and brought and taught the game by one man. And that man, of course, as we know, his name is Breeze. Now, of course, as of now, we don't quite know who Breeze is, but we have our speculations. And of course, most of us believe that it is none other than Unique Mathis, Kadeem Mathis, right? AKA Breeze. Now, the reason why I put those two photos aside, because you can see, now I know a lot of folks who would say, well, that don't mean that all of them dressed in black, but I just wanted to point out the material. If you see the material of Tommy's jacket here, very much similar, pretty much the same thing that Unique has on here. So why in the world would they be wearing the exact same type of, because I get it, they all dressed in black, but they don't all wear the same type of jacket. So I just wanted to point that out. But anyways, as we know, as far as current timeline, where we left off, your boy Miguel pretty much kidnapped Maria, which is his own sister, and of course has started a feud with your boy Tommy. Now, we all know as Power fans, that's not going to turn out too well for him. But hey, he doesn't know that, but he will surely find out. Also, I wanted to point out that, of course, at the end, we had your girl Claudia, who was stabbed and left for death. Now, of course, judging by what they showed us, they wanted us as the viewers to believe she was dead. But of course, we never saw her pass away, never saw a body, never got a funeral or anything in that nature. So we all have to assume that she is still alive, just like your boy Unique, aka Breeze, told us until that body shows up, he ain't dead. So, in my opinion, I think she will be alive. So, right after Tommy is done with Miguel, she will emerge shortly after, revealing that she is. So, my prediction: the first 5 episodes will feature Miguel and Tommy going at it, and then once Tommy finishes him off, maybe in episode 5-ish, in that range, it will be revealed to us that that Claudia is still alive, and not only is she still alive, some kind of way she's gonna find a way to get out of prison. And when she does, she will unleash all hell on Tommy. Because keep in mind, she is Irish. She does have connections to the mob. And I believe what's going to happen is some kind of way they're going to write it in that she has relations to, dang it, I can't even think of her name right now. Auntie, anyways, y'all glad niggas know who I'm talking about. Y'all know her name. You'll tell me in the comments. It's crazy how I keep forgetting these folks' names. But the thing is it's been rumored that she will be in this new season of Force. And the only way I could possibly see the reason why she will be emerging is because she is going to play a part in when the mob comes for Tommy. So his dealings of what he did with Alicia Marie, and then of course with Claudia bringing it, reaching out to them, and they'll be like, that's the same guy who we were after because he kidnapped my niece. And she's gonna reach out to, of course, none other than her. To her, he's her. Is this her father or is that just her uncle as well? I'm not exactly sure on that. Might be her father, right? And of course, it's Alicia Marie's uncle. Either way, they're all family. And of course, we didn't get to see Uncle Carlo in action, but judging by how he even kind of had Tommy a tad bit shook, you know how much of a ugly ass nigga he is. So this man is hell. So I would love to see him in full force on none other than Power Book 4 Force, right? And then I believe that this is going to become such a big problem that Tommy will have no choice but to reach out to all of the resources and people that he think he can potentially trust, right? So that is when this call that Tariq receives at the end of Power Book 2 Ghost comes from. Tommy reaches out and lets Tariq know he needs his help, and he wouldn't be reaching out to him if he could call on anyone else. Of course, Ghost is unavailable for him to reach, even though I still think there's a good possibility Ghost will show up. But I'm just putting this out for this story. You know what I'm saying? He as of now, Tommy might not know if Ghost is going to get involved, whatever the situation is. Anyways, Tariq will, of course, answer his call, bring some of his people along to Chicago. They're going to have a full-out war, and of course, Tommy will survive it. However, I believe that Maria will get hit in the crossfire and she will ultimately pass away. So that will be Tommy's third girlfriend, at least as far as what we see, that will pass away. And I believe she may be potentially pregnant. So that will also be his second child that has passed away, along with the girl that he was with. So after this, Tommy will lock up his heart, and I think he will become even more vicious and cold than we've ever seen, to the point he decides to move in the shadows, just like his former mentor, Breeze. And which is something he should have been doing anyway, because I think it was a huge mistake. And I think Tommy probably will realize this after a while himself, that it was a huge mistake to, even though you are in a different city, you're driving the same car. That is dumb. They can easily track that. Not only are you driving the same car, you're using the exact same name, Tommy. So I think he's going to learn from those mistakes. Instead of going by Tommy, wherever he goes next, he will be going by Breeze. He will be the next Breeze 2.0. So we got it with, it's crazy that we got it with Kanan, you know what I'm saying? And then we also got it with, it's possible we got it with Rock. Now I'm not sure with Rock. Obviously we've been debating up and down whether or not she's alive in this current timeline or not. But one thing I know that all three of these characters have in common is that I think I'm gonna say Kanan and Tommy has this in common, is that they both, when they survived and faked their death, it was done by fire. Tommy with the explosion of the car, and of course Kanan was set on fire. And they both came back. Of course, Kanan went by a different identity as Slim for a while, and then Tommy came back as Tommy, which is dumb. So that will kind of fulfill the strong but not smart, just like his mentor Breeze. But I think he's going to kind of try to lay low and maybe even create an organization with Tariq and start a new business, a new hustle in a new environment. But yeah, also real quick, I'm just going to throw it out there. I think it's possible if Rock does pass away, or let's say she does survive something that we don't know about, I think something in relation to a fire will be done with her as well. That's the reason why I mentioned all three of them together. But anyways, like I said, Tommy will go on with the identity of Breeze, and then after that, it's possible that maybe even he will have some little mentees under him, just like it was, Tommy, Ghost, and Kanan under Breeze. Perhaps we may see Tariq, Braden, and D-Mac along under Tommy. So keep this in mind, that all three of them could be, because they're close, all of them are close around the same age. I would say Tariq and Braden may be a little older than D-Mac, but they're close to around the same age, right? So that would be his three little mentees that he have around. And I think very similar to the same fate that Breeze suffered, and possibly Ghost suffered. It is possible that in the next spinoff, D-Mac will put down Tommy. I can already see it being written up right now. Because you can see how they're building up D-Mac's character, right? So with them building D-Mac's character the way that they're doing, they might be potentially building him up to become the next, Tariq-like character or whatever. They may be making him the next Ghost-like character, because keep that in mind that in Force, Tommy already compared him to Ghost. He said he knew a guy just like that, who was real smart, just like he was talking about Ghost. So perhaps D-Mac, because keep this in mind, although Tariq is the son of Ghost, Tariq is a lot like Kanan as well. Keep this in mind. Look at Tariq's story with Ghost. It's the exact same story that we're seeing in Raising Kanan with Kanan, and Rock. So they're a lot alike. So with this dynamic, this trio that we end up seeing, if this was to come to pass, this will feel, I guess, of course, Braden would be the Tommy, Tariq would be the Kanan, and D-Mac would be the Ghost. So pretty much that's all I got for y'all as far as this particular video. But definitely let me know in the comments, could you potentially see Tommy finally changing it up, deciding to lay low and maybe go under a different identity, stop driving his Mustang and just go under a different identity as Breeze or some other alias, instead of just going by Tommy, and do the same tactics that we seen his mentor Breeze do probably 30 plus years ago. Let me know all of that and more about what you think of this particular theory in the comments. But like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.